Now, today's top stories and Power of 5 weather from News 5. Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.
Hello everybody, I'm Tracy Carlos. Here's a look at today's top stories. An 11-year-old boy is in serious condition after being shot last night in Cleveland. Cleveland police say the shooting happened around 11:30 on New York Avenue. Nearby officers heard the gunshots and responded to the home where they found the boy shot in the stomach. Police say the initial investigation shows the shots were fired towards the house. A person police say is a suspect showed up at the hospital later with injuries and is in critical condition. People from across Northeast Ohio gathered in Cleveland today to protest legislation recently introduced in Ohio. Multiple speakers took the stage, including local state representatives protesting against a new bill that would increase fines and prison time for some protesters. The group marched around the city, ending at the Justice Center. Similar events happened all across Ohio today, and you can read more about this legislation on our News 5 website or News 5 app. 75-year-old woman has died after a house fire in Wadsworth early this morning. Crews responded to West North Street just before 9 o'clock. The Wadsworth Fire Department says smoke was coming out of the roof when they arrived. They say the woman was located inside the home, but she later died. Her identity has not been released, and the cause of that fire is still under investigation. All right, time now to check in with Renisha. And lots of sun today, not so much for tonight.
Yeah, tonight will be a little rowdy, a little unsettled. We've got a system building in that's going to bring in some cooler air, but first we've got to get through some rain and storms, and a few of those storms could be strong to severe, especially between 7 p.m. and 1 a.m. early Sunday morning. That's going to be the main window for the severe threat. I don't think we're going to have a huge shot at severe storms, but one or two of those cells could pulse up and get a little rowdy on us and produce maybe some wind gusts over 50 miles per hour and also some very heavy rain that could lead to a little flooding. We'll get rid of that severe threat overnight. Much cooler for Sunday, but some light rain showers will linger for parts of your Sunday, especially during the afternoon. But first, we've got to get through at least a marginal risk for severe weather for tonight. That means just a slim shot that we could have maybe one or two damaging wind gusts and some heavy rain that could lead to a little bit of flooding. As far as the severe threat for Sunday, like I said, not expecting it. Severe threat will diminish overnight, but widespread rain and storms are going to be impacting you for your Saturday evening, Saturday night plans, especially between 7 p.m. and 1 a.m. Notice around 9 o'clock, strong storms showing up right over Cleveland and down towards Worcester and Millersburg. Even by 11, still dealing with widespread rain and possibly a few additional strong storms over the area. I think after midnight, most of this starts to exit to the east. This front pushes through, and we will have that cooler air building in for Sunday. So instead of highs around 80 degrees for tomorrow, they're only going to be in the 50s for the afternoon. And then there will be clouds and some spotty rain showers around as well. So I hope you enjoyed the warmth today, because much cooler tomorrow, more seasonable weather back in the area for the next several days. Overnight, we dip to the low 50s. There will be some rain and storms around, a little on the breezy side, wind out of the south around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Of course, inside of the strong storms, wind could be even stronger, maybe as high as 40, 45, 50, possibly 55 miles per hour in one or two of those storms. So keep that in mind, stay alert, make sure you have a way to get warnings just in case we do get a severe thunderstorm warning or two, and be prepared to head inside lowest level sturdy building. Tomorrow, we don't have the severe threat, but we do have the clouds and the rain that will linger across the area. Biggest story for the second half of the weekend will be the fact that it will be much cooler. In fact, instead of 80s, we're talking about highs in the 50s. Average high for this time of the year, right around 57 degrees. So that's going to be more seasonable for your Sunday, but that's going to be a huge drop from a high around 80 today out at Cleveland Hopkins Airport to 59, the projected high for your Sunday. So cooling things down, that's going to be the major trend for the next several days, but this is kind of where we are supposed to be for this time of the year. It is still April after all and not June. So yeah, we've just been spoiled the last few days with some big time warmth, 80s, record heat for many of you, but now it's a little cooler. We've got upper 50s Sunday with some spotty rain, few rain showers Monday with low 60s, but back to the 50s for Tuesday and even cooler for Wednesday, high only around 53, so temps a little below the norm on Wednesday. We should start to dry out by the end of next week, but the temperatures remain on the cooler side.
Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.